on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go. 4 quarters of football headed your way. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap. To see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Ready, set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Come on, set. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Needle, blue. Blue, striker. Drill, green. Set.
To the air with Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hut, hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Packer first down.
Ready, ready.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Claws red. Black 40. White, white. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He's on a quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
50. Right. 97. Black shot. Hey.
We send a man in motion.
Flash blue. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Field, black. Let's go now. Yellow, smash, red. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. He's got it complete to Reed. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it'll be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
What up, Kyle?
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down.
So,
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. It's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings? Because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Blue, 32. Fury, yellow. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Goes touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away.
Bet. I'm finna go get that bet right after I get off here.
Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Man, this nigga keep talking about this small forward. We need to get on that big.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they push
Wow, you can do everything. You can play online and all that. I've been with that.
Quickly trying to get set.
Nah, you ain't doing all that. But you can get somebody in a fight.
Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's a game of 5 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
To the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Darnold now to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
That nigga on that turn.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. Walker trying to run for the first. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second and 10, Darnold. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's fourth down.
I got a little minute.
Now Darnold, fourth down. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they can go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
32. Black Ultra.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Red, yellow, steel, black.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught. He found some space. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. To the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready, set.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, strike. 70 Timberwolf. Rig, 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go street. 19, take smash. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
60 Bison.
And the Seahawks
18
first down.
Rumble, 18 Rep Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Walker. He works it down to the 37. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Got it. Ready?
Second down now. They need 7.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. Viking 18. Check. Dragon 60.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, we finna load up. Everybody finna be on the same game, though. It's on the way. Trust me. We active, though. You feel me? We here. Don't worry.
Second down now. 7 to go.
7 Pirates.
Yeah. I ain't quit my game either. That's why we doing it like that.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
What you playing, bro?
Packers 60.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. Guys on the run, guys all around, didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That's what I'm saying. Not right now. Don't be ready now.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Back up, brother. Definitely back up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Black, come on, set. 50, green. Drill, green. Cut.
Love from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Smash, red, yellow, 22. Black Ultra.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
First down throw. Here's Love. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Here we go. Pause. Black, 95. Black shot. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
You just ain't play with me.
Third down,
That's the
1
problem.
yard to go.
Set. Ready. Red, 38. Needle blue. Blaster, 6.
I do.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
At least you know I ain't lying to you.
Away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's
I'm in the
incomplete.
second.
Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, y'all can run with somebody else. It's cool. But I got money on these. I ain't quitting.
That's disappointing.
Money
that
on
was
it.
third and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Ready. 60 ready. Right. White. Blue striker. Ready.
Loves to throw again. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's got room to roam. Keeps himself upright. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers butt racing them to the halftime locker room. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos, Panther 11.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10, Milrow to throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6.
70,
Makes it 3rd and 4.
70 Rangers. Cut it. Ready.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Cowboy 80. Drop 50. Drop 50. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Trying for it with Milrow. And it's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And again, it's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Going to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To throw. Here's Milroe. Barner's got it. It's complete. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Into the hands of Fulton. Complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
Throwing it again here. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks chop some of the lead off before the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks get it back to a 14-point game.
Seahawks 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Dang. My bad, y'all. My bad, bro.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting... start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Seahawks 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down.
There go y'all feeling right now. Smash us. We're on the same team. How you gonna do that?
1st and 10.
Red, yellow, black 40. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start
There we
the
go.
drive.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
Blocked
it.
by the
Appreciate
first
that.
guy he met. No gain on that
Thank you,
first
thank you,
down
thank
run.
you. That made me feel
I
better.
know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
No, sir. I don't do no talking junk, man.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Needle blue, sticky, green. 6, mega. Green jack. Steel, black. Bang.
Shotgun now for Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Almost over.
Grilled green. Red, cycle. Set, go.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot.
From the gun, Darnold. Completes it to Horton. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks.
1st and 10. Darnold. Complete out to the right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Darnold to throw. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks shrinking the lead some in the third. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 45, white, blue, yellow. Green jack. Blaster, 6. 6, mega. Set.
To the air with Long. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41.
Edo, 33, yellow. Smash, red. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian Watson. With the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Working quickly here.
9 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
There you go, start. Waiting.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. We've set it downs from 37. And again, it's Darnold. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Cut. 60 red. 60 red. Field black. Green jack. Black ultra. Striker 3-3. Ready?
Love from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Green. Set ready. 50 green. Black shot. Needle blue.